It's past midnight on the south side tonight, and the apartment windows glow like scattered stars. From across the avenue I can see silhouettes, living stories hidden behind those walls. An old man sits alone with yesterday's news. A young couple dances slow in their living room. Somebody's praying by a bedside lamp. Somebody's wondering what tomorrow's gonna bring. And I can't help but think we're all more connected than we know. The people in the windows, shining through the dark. Everybody carrying a hope, everybody carrying a scar. And though we walk these different roads under different names and skies, we're all searching for a little love. The people in the windows tonight. Factory whistle stopped blowing hours ago, but some folks are still working through the night. A nurse pours another cup of coffee. A taxi driver follows fading traffic lights. A young boy dreams of changing the world someday. His mother dreams he'll simply be okay. Funny how the distance disappears when you really look into another life. Maybe compassion starts with learning how to see. The people in the windows, shining through the dark. Everybody carrying a hope, everybody carrying a scar. And though we walk these different roads under different names and skies, we're all searching for a little love. The people in the windows tonight. The papers tell us what divides us. The headlines keep score. But they never talk about the neighbor who quietly helps next door. They never write about forgiveness or the hearts that still believe. The little acts of grace and mercy growing like leaves on a tree. Ooh, yeah. Can you see them? Ooh. All those lights. Ooh, yeah. Burning softly through the darkness. Just like yours, just like mine. The people in the windows, still glowing in the night, holding on through disappointment, hold on through delight. And maybe if we looked a little closer, we'd finally realize we're all reflections of each other beneath these city lights. Ooh, city lights shining bright, one by one, heart to heart. Ooh. like an old photograph beginning to unfold. I found your memory resting on a chair, as if your gentle spirit still was there. The neighborhood awoke without a sound, while autumn leaves went dancing to the ground. And somewhere through the distant church bells ring, I heard the echo of your voice again. Some loves never disappear, they simply change the way they're near. You're a letter left inside the wind, a story that the sky keeps reading. Every cloud that slowly drifts above carries little pieces of your love. And though I cannot hold your hand tonight, I feel you in the pale moonlight. You're a letter left inside the wind, and my heart still lets you in. The vinyl spins a softly fading tune, filling empty corners of the room. A lonely trumpet cries beyond the rain, and somehow brings your smile back again. The city lights are glowing far away, like promises that never truly stray. I close my eyes and let the silence speak, finding all the words I couldn't keep. Time may wander endlessly, but your love still walks with me. You're a letter left inside the wind, a story that the sky keeps reading. Every cloud that slowly drifts above carries little pieces of your love. And though I cannot hold your hand tonight, I feel you in the pale moonlight. You're a letter left inside the wind, and my heart still lets you in. Somewhere beyond these city streets, beyond the trains and midnight dreams, maybe you're listening to the same old moon we're looking through. And if the stars should lose their glow, there is one thing I still know: love can travel endlessly across forever, faithfully. You're a letter left inside the wind, a song the heavens keep on singing. Every night that settles over me brings another sweet memory. And though the years may come and go, there are things the heart will always know. You're a letter left inside the wind, and my soul still lets you in. Softly drifting through the trees, carried by the evening breeze, a letter left inside the wind, until we meet again, until we meet again, until we meet again. Yeah. Tonight the city wears a coat of silver rain, and every quiet avenue remembers yesterday. The traffic lights are blinking like they have a heart, keeping watch above the places where we used to walk. The radio plays softly from an open second floor, an old love song I swear I've heard 1,000 times before. And suddenly the distance doesn't seem so far whenever I look up and see the stars. If heaven keeps the things we lose, then maybe it remembers you. The moon knows where you are tonight, beyond these clouds, beyond my sight, and every beam of gentle light feels like your hand in mine. The moon knows every dream we share, every promise spoken there. Though you're gone, I still believe love survives the night. The river carries reflections down its winding way, like little pieces of our story drifting through the dark. I watch them disappear beneath the old steel bridge, yet somehow they remain inside my heart. The years have moved like silent trains across the land, taking photographs and footprints from my hand. But they could never take the way you made me feel, or all the tenderness you left behind. Some memories don't fade away, they grow more beautiful with age. The moon knows where you are tonight, beyond these clouds, beyond my sight, and every beam of gentle light feels like your hand in mine. The moon knows every dream we shared, every promise spoken there. Though you're gone, I still believe love survives the night. Oh, if I could send a message through the sky, I'd write it on the wings of every bird that flies. I'd tell you all the things I never got to say, and how your love still lights my way. The world keeps turning slowly round, seasons come and leave this town, but one thing time can never hide: you're still alive inside my mind. The moon knows where you are tonight, shining softly through the velvet sky, and every lonely soul who looks above can feel the power of a faithful love. The moon knows where you are tonight, and somehow everything feels right. Though the road is long and stars are few, the moon still leads me back to you. The moon knows, the moon knows where you are tonight. Soft as a whisper, bright as a prayer, the moon knows where you are, and so does my heart, my heart, my heart. Sunday morning sunlight on the kitchen floor, coffee on the table, an old screen door. I can still see you standing there, humming heaven into the air. Yeah, yeah. Life was never easy, money sometimes ran thin, but somehow she kept a little joy within. With weary hands and a faithful heart, she taught me where true riches are. When the world felt cold and uncertain, her voice would rise like a flame. I still hear the prayer my mother sang, floating through the years like amazing grace. Every note carried hope through the pain, every word put light back in its place. And when my faith grows weak, when the road seems far too long, I find strength enough to carry on in the prayer my mother sang. There were nights when tears were hiding in her eyes, yet she never let despair decide. She'd sit beside the window after dark, speaking softly to the Lord from her heart. No grand cathedral, no golden throne, just a simple woman praying all on alone. But somehow heaven always felt near whenever her voice filled my ears. Now the years have rolled like rivers, but her love remains the same. Now I still hear the prayer my mother sang, floating through the years like amazing grace. Every note carried hope through the pain, every word put light back in its place. And when my faith grows weak, when the road seems far too long, I find strength enough to carry on in the prayer my mother sang. Sometimes I swear I hear her humming in the hush before the dawn, like an angel standing just beyond the curtain, telling me to keep holding on. And though she's gone where I can't follow yet, her faith is still alive in me, like a river flowing through generations, like branches from an old family tree. Yeah. I still hear the prayer my mother sang, sweeter now than ever before. Through every valley, every storm, it's a sound that leads me home. And when my own days reach their end and I cross that distant shore, may I sing with the same faith she carried, the same love she lived for. I still hear it, soft and low, like a candle in the darkness, like a hand I still can't hold. The prayer my mother sang, the prayer my mother sang, still guiding me home, still guiding me home. Home. Every evening when the sun slips low, painting amber on the roads we used to know, I found myself slowing down again at the corner where our story used to begin. The baker closes up, the buses roll away, the neighborhood settles at the end of day, and through the gathering blue of night, I remember your face in the fading light. Some hearts move on with time, mine still follows the sign. You're the last light in your window, the glow that never leaves, like a candle through the darkness, shining softly over me. And though the years keep passing by, you're still the wish behind my eyes. You're the last light in your window, and you're still home to me. The jukebox in the diner plays an old refrain, a tender melody wrapped in a little pain. I hear your laughter hidden in the sound, like a treasure that was never truly found. The river keeps reflecting every city star, as if it knows exactly where you are. And every ripple dancing toward the shore feels like a message from forevermore. Some dreams refuse to end, they just grow deeper with the wind. And you're the last light in your window, the glow that never leaves, like a candle through the darkness, shining softly over me. And though the years keep passing by, you're still the wish behind my eyes. You're the last light in your window, and you're still home to me. If love is measured by the mile, then ours could reach beyond the sky. If love is measured by the years, then ours will never disappear. I still carry every word, every promise that I heard, like a song the night refuses to forget. You're living in my heart, yeah, you're the last light in your window, the star that guides me through. When the world becomes uncertain, I'll still find my way to you. And if tomorrow calls my name, my heart will love you just the same. You're the last light in your window, and you'll always shine for me, shining through the midnight blue, like the first day I knew you. sleeps, stars drift slow, but your light still glows. Your light still glows. The last light in your window, the last light in your window, still home to me. Still home to me. I was sitting by the window as the evening settled down, watching shadows stretch like old memories cross the town. The rain was tapping softly on the rooftop overhead, and every road I traveled seemed to circle through my head. I carried so much worry, I had worn it like a coat, trying to stay above the water while barely staying afloat. Then a quiet peace came over me, gentle as before, the moment Grace walked through the door. When Grace walked through the door, the burden wasn't mine anymore. Like sunlight through a stained glass pane, it touched the sorrow, eased the pain. And though the world outside still roared, my restless heart could finally rest. When Grace walked through the door, I found what I was searching for. My father used to tell me when the nights were growing long, child, the darkest hours often teach the strongest songs. I never fully understood the wisdom in his eyes until I watched my broken dreams become a new sunrise. Some blessings come like thunder, some arrive unheard, wrapped inside a kindness or a simple spoken word. And every step that led me here now makes a little more sense, looking back across the years. When Grace walked through the door, the burden wasn't mine anymore. Like sunlight through a stained glass pane, it touched the sorrow, eased the pain. And though the world outside still roared, my restless heart could finally rest. When Grace walked through the door, I found what I was searching for. No choir singing from the sky, no mountain moving before my eyes, just a whisper saying you're not alone, right there in the silence of my home. And every tear that fell before became a river to a better shore. I didn't know what hope could be until it found its way to me. When Grace walked through the door, the room was small, but heaven felt close. Every scar became a testimony, every ending opened another road. And if tomorrow brings the storm once more, I'll remember what my heart knows for sure. When Grace walked through the door, love was waiting there. Love was waiting there. right there in the quiet, in the stillness, when grace walked through the door. And I ain't the same anymore. No, I ain't the same anymore since grace walked through the door. Through the door. Through the door. This old town wakes up slowly with the morning sun. Storefront signs and passing cars, another day begun. A woman sweeps her front porch, children laugh nearby, and 1,000 ordinary dreams go walking by. I've spent years chasing answers I thought I had to know, running after distant things that slip right through my soul. And then one quiet Sunday morning, standing all alone, I heard the church bells down the road, not calling me to be perfect, just calling me back home. The church bells down the road, ringing through my weary bones, like a river full of mercy, like a hand that leads me on. And every note seemed to say, you don't have to walk alone. I found peace I couldn't name in the church bells down the road. My grandfather used to tell me, sitting in his chair, life can leave you broken, son, but hope is always there. Back then I barely listened, young and full of pride, certain I could make it on my own somehow. But years have a way of teaching what words cannot explain, how joy and sorrow often ride the very same train. And every lesson led me back to truths I'd always known, like those church bells down the road, still ringing through the seasons, still steady as a stone. The church bells down the road, ringing through my weary bones, like a river full of mercy, like a hand that leads me on. And every note seemed to say, you don't have to walk alone. I found peace I couldn't name in the church bells down the road. Storms still come around, but now there's something deeper than the fear that pulls me down. A faith that's not a mountain, just a lamp beside my feet. Enough to keep me moving, enough to help me believe. The church bells down the road, still singing through the years, through every loss and victory, through every joy and tear. And when my journey reaches the distant shore I've dreamed of, I hope I hear those same sweet bells welcoming me home. Ringing softly through the morning air, calling broken hearts, calling every prayer. The church bells down the road, still ringing, leading me home, leading me home, home, home. You walked in with tired eyes, like the night had been too long, holding her down in your smile, trying hard to stay so strong. I know that kind of sorrow, I know that kind of rain, but even broken hearts can heal when somebody knows your pain. Stay until the morning, lay your troubles down with me. Let the shadows keep on leaving, like waves run to the sea. If your soul feels worn and empty, if your hope is hanging thin, stay until the morning. Let the light come in. Love don't always come in glory. Sometimes it comes soft and slow, like a hand upon your shoulder, like a fire burning low. And I can't fix every hurt, no, but I can hold you through till the dark gives up its secret and the day comes back to you. Stay until the morning, lay your troubles down with me. Let the shadows keep on leaving, like waves run to the sea. If your soul feels worn and empty, if your hope is hanging thin, stay until the morning. Let the light come in. Stay until the morning. You don't have to hurt alone. Stay until the morning, till your heart feels like home.
Late night on the avenue, street light on your skin. You looked at me so quietly, like you could see within. I had all these heavy thoughts, all this noise inside, but your hand touched mine so softly, and the whole world eased its mind. Love moves through the dark, slow as smoke, warm as rain. Finds the broken parts and makes them beat again. When the night gets deep and the silence cuts too sharp, love moves through the dark. Yeah. I know this city wears us down, leave shadows in the soul, makes a man hide what he feels, just to feel in control. But you speak in such a gentle way, it pulls the truth from me, like maybe peace is not so far as I believed it'd be. Love moves through the dark, ooh, slow as smoke, well, warm as rain, warm as rain. Finds the broken parts, makes them beat again. When the night gets deep, ooh, and the silence cuts
You came in with the evening, with the weight of 1,000 days. Lord, I saw it in your shoulders, in the silence on your face. Like you've been walking through the fire, trying not to let it show. Still smiling through the sorrow, still carrying that load. And I know this world can break you, make your spirit bow so low. Still the song right from your mouth, child, leave you standing in the cold. But there's a light that won't desert you, even in your darkest hour. And if your faith feels weak as water, lean on my love for now. You don't have to be so strong tonight. You don't have to hold that hurt alone. When the road gets long and the night feels cold, baby, you've still got a home. Lay your weary heart on me, let it rest, let it breathe. I'll be mercy in the midnight, I'll be shelter when you need. If your tears fall like rain, let them fall, don't be ashamed. There's a healing in the breaking, there's a blessing in the pain. Lay your weary heart on me. I have seen the darkest valleys, I have cried my share of prayers. I have held on to the promise when there was no sign it hurt. Still somehow the morning found me, still somehow the song came through. So I'm standing here to tell you, there's a dawn ahead of you. Maybe love won't come in thunder, maybe grace won't shout your name. Maybe it arrives so softly, you almost miss the way it came. Like a hand upon your spirit, like a hymn from down the hall, like a voice saying keep on living when you thought you lost it all. You don't have to hide your scars from me. I can love you where it aches the most. When your strength runs thin and your hope gives in, I'll be right here holding close. Lay your weary heart on me, let it rest, let it breathe. I'll be mercy in the midnight, I'll be shelter when you need. If your tears fall like a rain, let them fall, don't be ashamed. There's a healing in the breaking, there's a blessing in the pain. Lay your weary heart on me. Oh, and when the shadows gather round and you can't find peace inside, I will sit with you in the quiet till the morning fills your eyes. Ain't no shame in being human, ain't no sin in needing light. Even broken hallelujahs still rise up in heaven's side. So lay your weary heart on me, let it rest, let it breathe. I'll be mercy in the midnight, I'll be all the love you need. When your tears fall like rain, let them fall, don't be ashamed. There's a healing in the breaking, there's a blessing in the pain. Lay your weary heart on me. Lay your weary heart on me. Lay it down now. You can rest now.
Lay your weary heart on me.
Your name in the hallway, like a hymn from long ago, soft as dust on an old piano, soft as first December snow. And I turned like someone dreaming to a light I almost knew. But the room was only silence, and the silence felt like you. There was kindness in your footsteps, there was gold in how you smiled, like the world had not yet broken, like the heart was still a child. You could make cold feel holy, you could make the dark feel kind. Now I reach into the evening and just find your ghost in mine. Oh, I loved you like the morning loves the pale blue sky, so completely I forgot that even angels fly. Heaven must remember you.
That's why the stars still shine so soft.
That's why the wind moves like your truth and lifts my lonely spirit off. Heaven must remember you
the way I do when night is long,
like a tender fading perfume, like the sweetest part of every song. Now the record player's turning, and the needle leans and sighs. There's a little crack in every chorus, like the break inside my life. Still I let it play till morning, let the horns and strings unfold, 'cause your memory sounds much better when it's wrapped in shades of soul. I was never good at keeping what was beautiful and free. I just held you like a blessing that was never mine to keep. But the love you left behind you still is warm upon the chair, like you rose up from the table and your spirit stayed there. Yes, I loved you like a candle loves a steady flame, with no question, with no need to ever be explained. Heaven must remember you.
that's why the stars still shine so soft.
That's why the wind moves like your truth and lifts my lonely spirit off. Heaven must remember you
The way I do when night is long,
like a tender fading perfume, like the sweetest part of every song. If your soul still walks the gardens, past the moon and through the blue, tell the angels I still mean it when I say I loved you true. And if mercy lets you hear me through the hush of worlds above, know the quiet man you left here still is living on your love. Heaven must remember you, that's why my heart won't let you go. That's why the tears fall warm and slow, like summer rain on fields of gold. Heaven must remember you, or else why would the night still sing with that same soft echo around me, with your light in everything? I still feel you. In the blue. Heaven must remember you, 'cause I still do. Heaven must remember you, 'cause I still do. I know you've been moving slowly, like your heart's been running thin, carrying a world of silence underneath your skin. And the city keeps on turning like it never felt a thing. But I see the weight you're holding, I hear it when you sing. Somebody still needs your love, somebody still needs your life. Even when your soul gets heavy, even in the middle of the night, don't let the dark talk too loud. Don't let the hurt decide. Somebody still needs your love, still needs what you hold inside. I have seen the tired faces, I have felt that kind of pain, when the days all lose their color and the sky forgets your name. But a tender word can save you, a gentle hand can pull you through, and what you give in quiet mercy comes right back and covers you. Somebody still needs your love, somebody still needs your life. Even when your soul gets heavy, even in the middle of the night, don't let the dark talk too loud. Don't let the hurt decide.
Somebody still needs your love, still needs what you hold inside. Hold on now. Don't hide. Somebody still needs your love, still needs your light. I saw your face in the lamplight, soft as a whisper in June. You came in quiet as mercy and left too soon, too soon. The night was dressed in blue velvet. The world was tender and slow, and somewhere deep in the silence, my heart began to know that you were not like the others. No, you moved like a holy song, like the breeze through an open window, like a place where I belonged. I tried to speak, but my voice fell like petals down to the floor. So I just stood there smiling, wanting you more and more. And all that time I was holding back a sea inside, trying to hide what was shining in these eyes. A love too gentle to hold, a flame too tender for these hands. It rose like light through the cold, then slipped away like drifting sand. A love too gentle to hold still lives between my ribs tonight, soft as a Sunday soul, still burning with a fragile light. Now every street has your shadow, every song wears your name. Even the stars above my window don't seem to shine the same. I play the old 45 softly, let the strings cry in the dark, and every note keeps returning to the place you left your mark. I was built more for dreaming than for keeping love from harm. You were a bird made of heaven, never meant for mortal arms. Still I thank God that I knew you, even for one short season. Some loves don't come here to stay, they come to give us a reason to believe. There's a sweetness time can't take away, though you leave, it still lingers when you're gone. A love too gentle to hold, a flame too tender for these hands. It rose like light through the cold, then slipped away like drifting sand. A love too gentle to hold still lives between my ribs tonight, soft as a Sunday soul, more. How heaven sounded when you came along. A love too gentle to hold, a dream too sacred to command. It bloomed in shades of gold, then faded like a blessing in my hands. A love too gentle to hold still moves inside me when I breathe. Soft as the purest soul, still the sweetest thing I've seen. Too beautiful to let go.
I heard your name this morning in the creak of the kitchen floor, in the quiet of the coffee, like you just walked through the door. And for a moment I believed time had turned itself around, like love could rise up from the silence and lay its tired body down. I've been living with your memory like a candle in the hall, not enough to light the whole house, just enough to warm these walls. And I still thank God I knew you, even if it broke me some, 'cause every heart that's ever open knows the cost of what may come. Somewhere between a prayer and a song, I'll still reach for you. Somewhere between them, somewhere between, somewhere between the night and the dawn, your love still pulls me through. And though the days keep moving on like rivers to the sea, somewhere between a prayer and a song, you still live in me. Now the piano keeps it honest, and the road leans soft and low, like the room itself remembers what my mouth can't always show. There are nights I almost call you just to hear what silence says, but I let the feeling pass me like old gospel through the haze. I have wrestled with the heavens, I have asked what love is for. If it comes to bless your spirit, then leave you wanting more. Still I know there's holy meaning in the tears we never planned, 'cause even broken hearts keep beating when they're held in gentle hands. Somewhere between a prayer and a song, I still reach for you. Somewhere between you, somewhere between you, somewhere between the night and the dawn, your love still pulls me through.
still live in me. Maybe love was never ours to keep, maybe it was ours to know. Like a light that touched us in the dark, then taught us how to glow. And if grace is anything at all, it's the strength to bless what's gone and still sing hallelujah with a heart that carries on. Somewhere between a prayer and a song, I still reach for you. Somewhere between my weakness and my hope, your mercy carries through. And though the days keep moving on, I'm not the man I used to be. Somewhere between a prayer and a song, you left your light in. Somewhere between a prayer and a song, you left your light. You left your light on. Tell me,
What are we becoming?
there's a siren in the distance again, echo through the midnight air. Another mother holding on to a prayer, but nobody seems to care. And I'm sitting by the window, watching shadow move, trying to make sense of all this truth. Feels like love is getting harder to find in a world that's losing its mind.
I don't wanna turn away,
but it's heavy on my soul.
what are we becoming?
We can't feel the pain of a brother, of a sister calling out in vain. Oh, tell me,
What are we becoming?
if love just fades away in the silence of the night, where no one wants to stay. There's a child with a dream in his eyes, but the streets keep calling his name. Every promise gets lost in the noise, every hope swallowed by the pain. And I wonder if we've gone too far, trading truth for who we are. Still I believe there's a light somewhere, if we learn again to care.
I don't need to know it all,
Just don't let us fall.
what are we becoming?
When we turn away from the voices in the dark, begging us to stay. Oh, tell me,
What are we becoming?
if hearts grow cold with time and we lose the simple truth that your life the tears that fall unseen right before our lives.
What are we becoming?
If love don't lead the way, we can change it if we try. Starting here today.
Yeah. We got to love one another before it's too late.
What are we becoming?
Yeah. Might not come when I want it, but it's always right. I've been waiting in the quiet for a sign to ease my mind. Every second feels like forever when you're running out of time. And I almost lost my faith in the middle of the delay. But something deep inside me said, just hold on a little longer. I don't see it, but I trust. Every moment's building up. You're always right on time, even when I can't see why. When my world feels out of line, you're working in my life. Oh, I don't have to rush, I don't have to chase. Every step I take is held
In your face.
in your grace. Oh, I don't have to rush, I don't have to chase.
I don't have to take it.
Yeah.
I don't have to take it.
Yeah. There were doors that never opened, paths that led me somewhere else. At the time it felt like breaking. Now I see it was your help. Every tear I cried alone was a seed that you had sown. Now I'm standing in the light of a love that never left. I don't need to know it all, I just answer when you call. You're always right on time, never early, never late. Even in the waiting line, you are working through the pain. You are working through the pain. I don't have to fear, oh, I don't have to doubt. Everything I've been through, Lord, you're working it out. In the waiting, you're preparing me. In the silence, you are there for me. I can feel it in my soul, every broken part made whole. Now I see it alive, out of line in your perfect time. Right on time, yeah, always right on time. Right on time, yeah, always right on time. Yeah, always right on time. Yes, you are. is in your hands, just the way you planned. I see it now, you were there all along.
Right on time.
Yeah,
Always right on time.
no, no,
Right on time.
yeah.
Always right on time.
I never left, I just stayed where you are. There's a corner in this quiet town where the sun always settles down, and I swear I still feel your hand in the way the shadows land. Every step brings me back again to the space where we didn't pretend, where your laughter touched the air like a whispered prayer. I don't run, I don't hide, I just meet you inside, where your love still lives. That's where I remain, in the hush you give, calling out my name. Oh, I try to move along, but my heart won't leave. It belongs where you are, where your love still breathes. There's a warmth in the evening glow, like a truth only we would know. In the silence I hear you speak, every word soft and weak, and the wind carries something sweet, like your voice drifting down the street. Every moment pulls me through, back to loving you. Time moves on, but I stay in the light of yesterday, where your love still lives. That's where I belong, like an endless hymn, soft and carrying on. Oh, I try to let it fade, but it won't release. I'm still held in your shade, where your love still breathes. If I follow every trace, I find you. In every empty space, right behind you. I don't need another sign, you're still written in my mind, like a melody so true. I just live in you. Where your love still
I can't pretend. You're the only home I know, where my heart begins. I'm still there where you are.
Dreaming, don't let it fade.
Concrete walls and a restless mind, trying hard just to buy some time. Every corner got a story to tell. Some rise up, some fall down as well. Neon lights on a tired street, broken rhythm, a quiet beat. People chasing what they'll never hold, selling truth for a little gold. And I can feel it in the air, a silent cry everywhere. Still we try to pretend it's alright. In a city, dreams fade away slow, like a late night radio, playing songs we used to know when love was easy. Ooh, can we bring it back again? Start with hearts instead of hands. Try to heal this broken land, make it feel easy. Mama's voice through the paper-thin walls, saying, child, don't you lose it all. Hold your head, keep your spirit strong, even when it all goes wrong. Young boys run where the shadows grow, learning things they shouldn't know. All they needed was a gentle hand, someone that'll understand. And I've been thinking about a change, but the world feels so estranged. Still I hear something calling my name. In a city, dreams fade away slow, like a late night radio, playing songs we used to know when love was easy. Ooh, can we bring it back again? Start with hearts instead of hands. Try to heal this broken land, make it feel easy. Too many tears falling unseen, too many hearts caught in between. In between. If we listen close, we might hear a little love still lingering here. Don't let it fade. Hold on. Maybe change starts deep inside. Put a little more love in your stride. Every smile, every gentle word might be louder than we ever heard. I ain't saying it's easy now, but we gotta try somehow. If we don't, then we lose it all. Answering no call. In
I was standing by the window, watching raindrops slowly fall. Every drop felt like a memory of the pain I used to call. Life can leave you feeling restless, like a ship without the sea. But a quiet truth kept rising from the deepest part of me. There's a river made of mercy, running strong and running wide, and the love that flows within it never leaves your side. When your heart begins to wander and the road feels hard to see, there's a gentle stream of kindness flowing endlessly. Let the river of love wash your sorrow away. Let the warmth of grace bring a brighter day. Every soul that's weary, every heart that cries, finds a healing water where the Spirit lies. Oh, the river of love. I remember voices rising in a chapel down the lane. Every harmony was shining like the sunlight after rain. People singing for redemption, people praying to be free, and the music felt like heaven, flowing softly over me. Now that same sweet river's moving through the trials that I face, like a song of gentle mercy, full of truth and grace. When the night feels never ending and your hope begins to fall, there's a living stream of mercy flowing through it all. Let the river of love wash your sorrow away. Let the warmth of grace bring a brighter day. Every soul that's weary, every heart that cries, finds a healing water where the Spirit lies. Oh, the river of love. Maybe storms will shake the mountains, maybe tears will fall like rain, but the love that lives inside us will outshine the pain. Like a choir rising slowly through the darkness of the night, there's a stream of endless mercy leading hearts to life. place within you. Turn your pain to song. Every soul is searching for a place to start, and the river of mercy flows inside the heart. Oh, the river of love, let it flow through your soul. Let it shine, make you whole. The river of love. Yeah. Softly now. I was walking through a silent cave, counting all my empty days. Every step felt like a quiet echo, lost inside a lonely maze. Then your laughter brushed against my skin, like a breeze that pulled me in. Suddenly the world began to shimmer, like it had never been. And I was barely holding on, till I heard your gentle song. Now my heart, it sings along with you, a song I never knew I sang. Now it lingers soft and plain, in the way you say my name, like a prayer at midnight. Ooh, every note you give to me sets my restless spirit free. Now your love's my melody in the pale moonlight. Ooh. No more shadows pulling at my sleeve, no more reasons not to believe. Every tear I cried has turned to rhythm in the love you give to me. Simple moments, quiet and sincere, when I feel your presence near, like a record playing low and steady. You're the only sound I hear. And I was drifting far away, till you led my heart to stay. Now my soul, it moves in time with you, a song I never knew I sang. Now it lingers soft and plain, in the way you say my name, like a prayer at midnight. Ooh, every note you give to me sets my restless spirit free. Now your love's my melody in the pale moonlight, high and tender, sweet and low, like a truth I've come to know. Every whisper that you're giving makes my quiet spirit glow, floating where the heartbeats blend, where
joy and every pain turns to something holy. In your love I finally see all I ever meant to be. Now your song lives inside